back with another reaction video. Now today we're going to be reacting to this Bronny James update changes everything. Now for those of y'all who don't know, let me put y'all on game. So Bronny declared for the NBA draft, right? But he still had his college eligibility just in case the draft thing didn't work out. He was going to go back and play college ball. Now he got cleared to play. He got cleared to do the draft, so that's what he's doing. He's all in. You feel what I'm saying? The NBA draft is calling Bronny's name, so he said, fuck his college eligibility. He finna go make that man. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. You feel what I'm saying?
Bronny James. But the Lakers have made it clear since the season ended. I know I've said it here as well. They want to bring back LeBron James.
The narrative around Bronny James couldn't have been more different up until this point. A few years ago, we were expecting Bronny James to be the most intriguing prospect in the NBA draft. And all that changed the moment he suffered a congenital heart defect. But as a result of the NBA draft combine and recent analysis about the 2024 NBA draft, Bronny James' future could be much more...
Yeah, bro. This draft class this year is not really all that. I'm not gonna lie to you, my boy. Like, this might be, I mean, for Bronny James to get really drafted in this draft class, I can see it, because this draft class isn't riddled with talent. You feel what I'm saying? Now, some of y'all in the comments, I'm already know, I can see it already. Y'all finna be like, well, he wasn't even ready for college. He was trash. I wouldn't say he was trash. I feel like he was just going through medical conditions, so I wasn't really able to see the full Bronny. But on top of that, he's been a professional damn near his whole, longer than a lot of motherfuckers that been professional. Look at who his dad is, you feel what I'm saying? He knows how a lot of this shit goes, basically. You see what I'm saying? Proceed though.
Content, make sure you drop, like, subscribe, and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. Now that we get all that out of the way, do the intro.
Be so hard. Be so hard. Yeah, be so hard. Alright, before we get into the video, y'all boys definitely go to subscribe to Flight Mike.
We just turned $25 into $225, $35 into $105 the night before, and now PrizePicks is giving us another free square. All Caitlin Clark needs is 1 point in her WNBA debut, and her square will hit. I give away all my picks for free on my Instagram story at The Flight Mike. You guys have been hitting me up in the DMs letting me know how well it's been going for you guys. And right now, you'll get up to a $100 deposit match when you use my promo code FlightMike when you sign up for PrizePicks. Or just click in the link in the description down below. And thank you, PrizePicks, for the sponsor. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? From the very beginning, LeBron James told his son that he had one wish and one wish only.
I want him to get to the NBA. I want to be on the sand. I want to be on the court with him. I think that'll be an unbelievable moment.
Who do you want to play with?
Bronny is number one on my list.
That's dope.
He's number one on my list that I want to play with.
Right when Bronny
Dope.
suffered a congenital
That's hard.
defect, LeBron just happened to pull an old switcheroo. To give you an idea, 1 year ago, LeBron James was tweeting, "Man, Bronny's definitely better than some of these cats I've been watching on League Pass today. Lightweight hilarious." And then 1 year later, he's saying, "Can y'all please just let the kid be a kid and enjoy college basketball? The work and results will ultimately do the talking no matter what he decides to do. If y'all don't know, he doesn't care what a mock draft says. He just works, earned, not given." I really appreciate the level of self-awareness from LeBron James. But it's been a very difficult year for Bronny James. He was supposed to go to USC.
Facts.
He was supposed to be one of the most dominant players in the entire country, or at least play a very important role for USC. A congenital heart defect took all that away. A congenital heart defect put his basketball career in serious jeopardy. The fact that he's even playing currently is nothing short of a miracle.
Facts. And a lot of people don't even give a fuck about that. They like, if you out there, you gonna need to perform, my boy. You feel what I'm saying? Which I kind of understand. But at the same time, I feel like this is something that they talked about. When I said they, I feel like him and LeBron talked about, like, hey, son, I definitely do want to play with you. You feel what I'm saying? So, and when you can get right, take your time to get out there. but I definitely want to play with you, son. And he done said it publicly. Come on now. So him going to the league, that's a foregone conclusion. You already know that's the case. You feel what I'm saying? Knock it off, my boy.
On top of deciding to come back and play, which in of itself was remarkable, Bronny James put together a very terrible first season at USC.
Yeah, nothing special.
Averaged 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists off of 36.6 shooting from the field, and this is despite playing about 20 minutes per game. For those of you guys wondering what his 3-point percentage was, it was horrible, 26.7% from 3. Every basketball fan unanimously agreed that Bronny could have
He's not ready. College hoops fan going Brian just skip. Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell's first season at Louisville was practically the exact same thing as Bronny James's first season at USC, playing in about 19 minutes, averaging 7 points per game, shooting 25% from 3 and 44% from the field. Okay, so maybe not as terrible, at least efficiency-wise, but one extra year at Louisville made all the difference for Donovan Mitchell. He was able to average 15.6 points per game, brought his 3-point percentage up by 10% to 35%, and became a lottery pick in the NBA draft. Not rookie of the year though, because that belonged to Ben Simmons. But Bronny James' situation is so much different, because despite his father saying, "Can everybody stop putting pressure on my son?" he's under a lot of pressure to go into the NBA immediately. LeBron James is making history. Putting up the numbers that he was able to put up in his age 39 season has never been done before. The fact that you could go into the NBA and play with your 40-year-old father while he's still averaging over 25 points per game and is shooting his career best from 3-point is an opportunity that no individual
you can't really pass up on, bro.
If you have a chance to go into the NBA and even slightly could make your father happy, then why wouldn't you go for it? And this sets the stage for where Bronny is right now. He shocked the world when he stated that he was going to enter the NBA draft, but also enter his name into the transfer portal. Just the other day, according to Shams, Bronny James appears to be headed for the NBA draft and won't be pursuing a college option. So typically, fans don't really pay a lot of attention to the NBA draft combine. It's there, but you don't necessarily see players boosting their value into the top 5 or the top 10. As a matter of fact, some of the best players in the nation skip the draft combine. But for Bronny, it was make or break. Immediately.
Damn. We ain't finna just skip past the Donovan Mitchell comparison. I feel like that's a good not skill-wise, before y'all motherfuckers try to get on my ass. Not skill-wise, but he probably could have stayed another year in college. You see what I'm saying? Now, if he does get drafted and he goes to the G League, oh yeah, people on his ass. People on his ass and they on LeBron's ass because he said he's better than a lot of the NBA players, which could be true. You see what I'm saying? He is a great one-on-one defender. He is going to guard the primary ball handler on the other team 100%. No cap about that. You feel what I'm saying? Apparently, he hit 12 threes. At the NBA Combine, he got a 40.5 vertical. He put all, like I told y'all in that last Bronny video, he put all this shit together. All right. Watch out for him. All right, stop playing with him. A.B. Bradley out there, boy. Stop playing.
Bronny James's draft value to a very suspicious degree. And I believe this is probably
he ain't gonna be LeBron.
Sometimes I feel like the level,
but he gonna be something. He gonna be a good role player, bro.
Suspicious, especially when we all trust him to the level that
the Austin Rivers.
Theories. I still to this day have no idea why Woj decided to block me, but I'm assuming it's that. But I digress. Adrian Wojnarowski tweeted out that ESPN sources with the Draft Express in the aftermath of his cardiac arrest and a procedure to repair a congenital heart defect 9 months ago, the NBA's Fitness to Play panel has medically cleared USC's Bronny James to be drafted and play in the league story soon. I'm personally very skeptical about any player in the NBA playing when he has a congenital heart defect, but I'm not
that's kind of crazy.
These people are, so we're just going to trust him. But you'll understand why I think Adrian Wojnarowski's pumping of Bronny James's value is a little suspicious. When asked why Bronny James could potentially go in the first round, this is all Woj had to say about it.
Yo, first round crazy as hell. Hell no.
Not just on the
second round,
side,
yeah, maybe.
on the business side.
I can see that.
Almost assuredly going to start in the G League. He will pack G League arenas, merchandising, all of those make him an attractive player, whether it's late first round or second round. So I think certainly his opportunity to play in the NBA is there.
So hold on,
The facts
timeout. We are
is there.
drafting a player in the first round of the NBA draft just because sell G League merchandise. I mean, look, just a little test here. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would purchase Bronny James G League merchandise, or if you would go to a G League arena or a G League game just to watch Bronny.
Hell no.
Personally,
Hell no. I'm really, nah, that's crazy you just said that because I'm not doing none of that. But I ain't finna let you just shit on my dog Bronny, you see what I'm saying? Well, y'all, you not even shitting on him. You making valid points. Bro, because they're going to draft him right now, if they do, him being in the G League, that's just another opportunity to get his skills right. They going to mold him into the player that he needs to be. Now, why would you spend your draft on somebody like that? I don't know, my boy. Say in a year or two, Bronny, now he's like a really NBA, a really good 3-and-D player at the point guard, and a different team besides the Lakers draft him. Guess who else is coming with him? LeBron James. So why not? You feel what I'm saying? That's the easiest way to get LeBron James damn near for free if you draft his son. Low key.
the San Antonio Spurs may use one of their top 10 picks in a very weak draft to potentially draft Bronny James and try to get LeBron James over. I'll accept it. It's very far out there. But
bro, you do that,
to back up that
I'm smacking the GM.
This is one of the weakest NBA drafts in recent
No cap.
Some people are comparing the #1 overall pick in this year's NBA draft to the equivalent of being able to select Tobias Harris or Derek Lively from last year's NBA draft, which is a very solid player, but Derek Lively was the 12th overall pick in the NBA draft last year. I'll still accept it. It's a far out there theory.
That's
but
crazy.
It makes a lot more sense than saying Bronny James could be selected in the first round because he can pack G League arenas and sell G League merchandise. But that's just my opinion on it. I respect anyone's take. Maybe I'm the one that's out of line. Maybe people love the G League and I'm just a G League hater. Maybe Bronny James could be the Caitlin Clark of the G League. With that aside, I have to admit, Bronny James had a remarkable NBA draft combine. I mean, he went viral on social media for a 40-inch vertical, which put him in the top 3 of the highest vertical leaps in the entire draft class. And on top of that, he was able to make 12 3-pointers in a row in one of his drills, which just makes me think that LeBron James has always
stop playing with him, bro.
Typical type of player, you know, a solid 2-guard that can play defense and hit the wide open 3, which there's nothing wrong with that, but this was a very good show.
Derek White.
The stakes that come with potentially drafting him, meaning you could potentially lure LeBron James over, combined with the fact that this is one of the weakest drafts in recent memory, could entice a team to potentially select him in the first round. But at the same time, it wouldn't shock me in the slightest if Bronny James goes in the second round or goes undrafted altogether. At the end of the day, we're watching Bronny James.
Undrafted would be crazy, but a team, if he does go undrafted, the Lakers definitely picking him up. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way he goes undrafted and the Lakers don't pick him up. But if he does get drafted, it's gonna be the second round. There's no first round chances in there. If somebody does pick him up in the first round, it's because of LeBron. No cap. That's gonna be the only time I'd be like, okay, yeah, LeBron pulls some strings to get that motherfucker drafted, because he didn't do enough because of his heart shit. Or I wouldn't even say because of his heart shit. I would say he just didn't do enough, period, to be drafted in the first round. Now, the second round, because I see potential in Bronny. That's why I would be drafting Bronny. I could see him as like he just said, a real on-guard defender, a 2-guard, maybe a 1-guard. You see what I'm saying? That can knock down open threes and that can defend. You can get paid hella money like that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think he's going to be no star though.
Could be one of the most unprecedented
now, Bryce,
in NBA history.
Watch out for that boy.
Imagine if the Spurs decided to select him with one of their top 10 picks and lure over LeBron James as a result of that. I know it's far out there, but that'd be pretty insane. Could you imagine if the Golden State Warriors drafted Bronny James, and then LeBron James signed a contract with the Warriors. The Lakers are constantly putting it out there that they would happily draft Bronny James, and according to Shams so far, there's only 2 to 3
Shit, they better.
that are really meeting with Bronny that are
You see on that team, they better say that.
aren't the Los Angeles Lakers. I will say at the end of the day, if Bronny is selected with the 17th overall pick in this year's NBA draft, I think it's going to be one of the craziest moments in NBA history. Selecting a player that averaged less than 5 points per game and shot 36.6% from the field with a first-round pick is absolutely
Crazy.
But I'm rooting for the man to succeed, and of course, I hope this story has a happy ending. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about all this aside from that? I'm your host, Mike. I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
All right, and again, y'all go subscribe to that man channel. You feel what I'm saying? I think it's Flight Mike. But to add on to that, Bronny James is gonna be in the NBA. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it's not in the NBA draft, he's gonna be a free agent, like an undrafted free agent, and the Lakers will pick him up. Will he be decent? Yes. He will be decent. A 3-and-D player that can play his role. You feel what I'm saying? He's been playing at the highest level because his dad is at the highest. He's been training at NBA facilities. He's been training with NBA coaches. He's made for the NBA. You see what I'm talking about? Now, can he put all that together and work it? We gonna see. And I heard this motherfucker was 6'1" without no shoes on. That's kind of short. You feel what I'm saying? I'm taller than that. But with the right shoes on, you 6'3", so I'm not really worried about that. That's just hearsay, or that's just extra shit. But with that being said, it's going to conclude today's video. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications. And I'm out. Wow.